fuck me.
I'd rather not.
And no, I never. The dentist rescheduled me anyway after I'm sitting in the chair, so I have to go next Tuesday. So we'll just cancel next Tuesday, and
Okay.
because they can only do late things on Tuesdays, and it was going to go to like 7:30, and I had brokers calling me. Wife pissed. Wife's pretty much told me to go fuck off right now. So that's the situation we're in.
Why did she tell you this?
Okay, now the house down south, we were asking $360 for it. All right. And my wife's like, anything more than $340, we're taking. She's not taking. She for some reason thought that we'd only have a 1%, $1,000 down on the house up here that we want.
All right.
But no, it's with the FHA is 3.5%. So she thought I told her $1,000. No, it's the earnest money they want up front.
Gotcha.
But so I get on the phone with the realtor, and we had gone over down there that if we sold the house down there for $340, we'd have $16,000 left. Realtor goes to the numbers now and says we'd have $5,000 left. So this is my entire thing, is I was not willing to just give it away, and I wanted to talk about it so I could have an opinion on something. But the wife didn't really want me to. And so she got pissed off and left the. She was still in the channel. I don't know. Maybe she was listening to it, but she was still in the call. But hang on, I turn on my video. So either way, she's pissing me now, saying I'm an asshole. Fuck you. Go move up there by yourself. You're on your own. So we got the money man on the line. Basically, you know what they offered me down south for the house? I think they offered $340. It came out to with all the concessions, it was like $311,000. So $50,000 off the house. And my first, pay the closing at $10,000, pay this, pay that. It would come down to like $340. And I'm like, so we were negative $6,000 on debt by the time we sold that house down there.
Gotcha.
I have to come up with $10,000 for the house up here. So they're not going to take the deal we put on it. What's up, guys? So either way, we came across, I talked with the money guy. Wife wouldn't even stay on the line. She left and got pissed at me and said, fuck off. And so who knows if she was even listening to what was going on, because she didn't want to talk about it. She was just sell, sell, sell. I'm done showing people. She's only showed one couple the entire house. These are the only people who probably made the offer. And another couple came and looked at it too. And so, and people up here, the house up here is like $330, but they want concessions. They don't have any money. They need money, so they want $336 for a 1,400 square foot, basically 700 square foot at the top. It's we were hanging.
Meanwhile, AR found Tom Cruise's dentist. So
what happened?
I'm reading the chat. This Cruise aggressively reacting. Who is now a Scientologist, and Cole thinks it's Monday, so we're all doing great. And yeah, Eddie's getting divorced. He has a new nose. He got a nose job last week or something though. So,
2 weeks ago, the nose, basically inside of my nose is really raw now. They basically went up there and burned the entire thing to open it up, and he couldn't do this last week, so that's why we're doing this today. And then next week, I have to go back to the dentist to get. I did not realize that when they go to a crown, it's not just measurements and go. They're going to drill all around it, make sure it fits, put a temporary crown on it, then the next week put a real crown on it, whatever. But
that's true. Every day is like Monday if you're in a corporate rat race. Yeah. And Eddie's eating chicken parmesan. I have no idea what he's eating. I'm just making shit up, but
I basically, as I was talking to these people on the phone, I put chicken that had been sitting in teriyaki sauce for 2 days in the oven, and I made a 3/4 cup of rice. That's my dinner.
All right.
You want to hear the other You want to hear the other news that makes this into a country song?
Sure, hit me with it.
Wife's got an enlarged heart.
Okay.
She can't walk, can't do anything very much at all. It freaked out because of the house sold. They haven't said, but she's getting a PET scan next week to figure it out.
Oh.
And then her mom left the hospital without asking, and she still had a hole in her intestines, so left without permission. Ended up having blood clots in her lungs and her legs, so went back to the hospital.
Well, the lungs are not good.
Went back to the hospital, and they can't operate because she's not strong enough. But then they, from that point, her dad is at the home, right? And he's in a wheelchair. He made his way from the home a block from the hospital before anybody noticed he was gone, trying to get to the hospital to see his wife. He has dementia. He has dementia. So this is the fun part of my fucking life at this moment. But safe to say I'm doing fine in my job, except for I haven't gotten my review, and it's 7 days overdue. But I don't know when it's supposed to actually happen. So I'm now just not talking to the wife. I asked the realtor to please call the wife and tell her about it.
You get the realtor playing marriage counselor? Oh, boy.
Well, no. My wife doesn't understand. Because, I was confused with the whole thing. But they basically want us to pay they're going to pay $340 for the house, but I have to give them $10,000 for closing costs and all this other shit. Pay for everything else. So the ending price on what they wanted was like $311,000, which puts us negative.
Gotcha.
Oh my god! Stop being a brat.
Well, I mean, if you need to go do your house shit, man, I get it. So
it's okay. She's just yelling at me like "good for you" because I told her we're figuring it out. So I'm getting the "good for you" out of it. So I'm guessing the realtor hasn't called her. But I mean, our realtor was really nice. I just think it's funny. We got an offer, and the first people to look at the house, we got a shitty offer, and my wife won't even give it a week or two to get people to look at the house. I know she's having a hard time. I know she's pissed at me. She told me earlier, I don't know why I'm pissed at you. I'm trying to get us some kind of deal to where we have money left over. You know what I mean? Because if we don't have money left over, the $7,000 we have left over has got to pay for fucking, the move.
Yeah.
It's going to cost money to actually move up here. I can't be negative $6,000. So yeah, the comic book thing. One guy's going to buy that. I sold these a $50 book, and nothing's been selling. I mean, it's terrible. Yeah. Saturday we will have the Jack B box. Will show up, and I think I'll actually do a video on the Jack B. box.
Yeah, he never sent me tracking number, that dickhead. Anyway.
I just got it today.
Did he send it to you, or did you just find I think
he emailed it. He emails it to you.
No, he didn't. I don't think he emailed me, but whatever.
Well, he's got 30 boxes. He's probably doing 10 at a time or some shit.
Maybe.
All I know is we'll see. I want to know who gets the fucking grand prize because I need that grand prize. I can't afford it. It doesn't matter. So,
how's everybody in the chat doing? Everyone having a lovely Christmas season? I almost got fired last week, so that's good.
Almost got fired? Okay, now your turn to tell what happened. Go. What happened?
Oh, it was nothing big.
You almost got fired. That's not nothing. How you almost get fired?
My boss is very hard to read. She's just kind of as she describes it, I'm East Coast, which whatever.
How the fuck does that have to do with anything?
She loves Teams, Microsoft Teams meetings. And so I was in a Teams meeting with her and one other person who's my colleague. And she asked me to find this Facebook ad reporting thing. And I had a brain fart. I couldn't find it. The thing with Facebook's back end when you're working on their ads manager campaigns and stuff is it's all just rote memorization. There's not a lot of logic to it. You just have to remember where shit is and find it. And I couldn't. I had a brain fart and I couldn't find it. And I said, "Listen, I can't find it right now. I'll get it to you after the meeting if that's okay." And it was just she wanted to know which image was performing better out of one ad we're running. We're running 300 ads, and I just couldn't find it. So it is what it is. And so the Teams meeting ended, and she immediately called me up for a one-on-one. She's like, "I feel like I was sold a bill of goods with you. You're supposed to know what you're doing with all this stuff, and you just don't." And I'm like. And I said, listen, I know how to find this fucking thing. I just don't have it memorized. I don't do it often enough where I memorize where it is.
Yeah.
You give me a minute where I'm not flustered and on the spot, I'll find it. And she's like, well, you have blah, 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 blah. And then she just went on this long rant about other stuff. And she's like, I thought you knew how to do all this. I'm like, I said I did it a smattering of times. I was a marketing generalist. This is a much more specific position. I know what I'm doing in this aspect. I have some learning to do here. I explained all of this to you. And she's like, well, you have until middle of this next week to get certified. So I spent the weekend taking courses and gotten certified in Google Ads. So
nice.
well, no, I can't afford to get fired right now.
Yeah,
And I told her that, and she's like, well, that's good news. They're like a 1-sentence thing today. I'm like, okay. Like she's tough, and like it is what it is. I don't like the schizophrenic boss because like the other day she's like, oh, very because like on Wednesday last week she's like, you've saved this company thousands of dollars since you've been hired. You're doing so great. So it's like
now.
very hot or cold from one day to the next with her.
Oh, Jesus.
And I don't love that, but it is what it is. So
yeah, well, I built an entire web page for the city for their GIS department, and my current boss, who's retiring in February, won't even look at it or approve it or anything. The guy we hope is our new boss loves it, and so does the recorder of the everybody else in the city who's seen it.
yeah,
loves it, but nobody wants to okay it to be uploaded, and I give up. I decided I'm not going to ask anymore. I'll wait to see who the new director is and say, what about him? Will he? We're hoping it's the guy who's the assistant director, but he's only been on for about 3 months. We like him. He seems to be catching on quick, and he's a really nice guy. And you can make rude jokes. And in Utah, that's we are the rude public. Whatever. What am I?
I don't know.
I don't know. Whatever part of the city I work for, public works.
Sanitation.
Public works has got everything from the shit to the water to what I do to the inspectors who only inspect the shit lines and the water lines.
Gotcha.
So and all the inspectors are just are little crude from other cities. They're all nice guys, and so it's just kind of funny that it's like that. That's all. And we make little jokes. We all look at each other and goes, HR around. So it was kind of nice.
Yeah, my thing. I've not been around anybody enough here to joke, and it's hard to do remotely and hard to get to know people. So
yeah, well, this is a job
I remote, so I have to wear pants.
I don't think anybody from my work will ever see this, but I don't think it's easy to get fired from a city. And I am very, how do I put this? I'm very quick at my job. The new mayor's coming. The new mayor's coming in, and we had these old maps that were probably produced 5 years ago, by the guy who's dead. And it's just here's a map of the city. Here are your water lines, private and public, private and city. Here are the sewer lines. Here are the storm drain lines, private and that's all. So they come with me. Goes, oh, they came to me a half an hour before I went home yesterday, gotcha. And they're like, hey, we need you to reproduce these. I had the first one done in 15 minutes, and the next morning, by 8:15, I had the other two already printed on his desk.
Nice.
And because I figured out, I have never used this. The system we use is called AGOL, ArcGIS Online. So it works all web-based. All the data is held web. You can build web pages with it. That stuff I showed you, those to keep track of information, is all web-based. So you just make it viewable to everybody and say, and then publish it. It gives you a web page where that all is. As long as you have that person in your system, they can now look at it. You can make it public, the whole 9 yards.
Nice.
But and that's what I do. And I problem is there's not enough people in the city using the system, so it's very slow. My work is a lot of repairing the data that was done before me getting there. And if you repair it too much and change it too much, it can hose everything.
Sure.
Fuck up the whole thing. But I don't know. I would say to my wife, I'm hoping the realtor's on the phone with her and trying to explain what I was trying to do. But I tried to explain to my wife, my whole explanation she didn't like was, if they told us that $340,000 we're going to walk away with this amount of money, how come now it's $10,000, $11,000 less when we have to come up with $10,000 money for the new house? That was my entire thing. And my wife's like, no, just take the money. So we're going to be negative $6,000. I'm just like, the house is nice. I showed you guys it already. I know.
Yeah.
On the comic book level, Jack B's, I know we're back to that again, but I'm definitely going to do my first video in 8 months with the Jack B box just because it's special. Or do you want to wait to do an Jack B box off on here?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Make a video. Go make a vid. I'm not going to have the patience to wait. I'll just probably open it when I get mine. So.
Yeah, mine comes. Well, I'm not going to get it till. I'm not getting it for 2 weeks. It's going to sit in It's going to sit down south for 2 weeks because I got a dump bin coming. I got to go home. Gotcha. But yeah, my wife wants to go see her mom, and I'm like, hey, well, the dog's going to be home alone for 2.5 days because I have to work between New Year's and Christmas. I have to come back up here and be at the office for Monday, Tuesday, half of Wednesday, or 3/4 of Wednesday. So we'll see how that goes. And she wants to go to California for that whole week. I mean, I admit I don't mind. Let her go, but I just leave. I guess leave the dog. Just pour the dog food onto the ground. but I don't think these people are going to take the offer. I don't think they're going to take our. I mean, we're basically countering a lot more because
Well, it's been on the market for a while, right? So wait.
no, it's been on the market since Saturday or Sunday.
Oh, it's a different house.
Our house. I'm talking about our house.
Oh, you're
Our
talking
house,
your house. Okay, gotcha.
my house has only been in the office for.
All right, I
for
thought you were countering on the. Never mind.
no, we tried to
I
counter.
can't keep up, Eddie. There's too much going on.
The yellow house I showed you, we countered on, and they came back basically saying they did weird shit. I didn't tell you this. So we offered 220, which is probably low. They wanted 235. They came back and said we want 236, including with the closing costs. We'll up the house to 236, and that'll cover closing costs. We want $1,000 up front, earnest money, which is what I told my wife. Which she, hang on, you get to listen to this. Hang on. Hello. What was that? Oh, go ahead. Oh, no problem. Okay.
So we can sit on it. Something else I just want to offer is I know how to repair carpet. I know how to put tile down. I would be willing, and I would spray paint your grill.
Well, yeah, that guy's already coming in to do that. Yeah, so that's happening.
Oh, okay.
I got to pay for it.
I wanted you to know that I would come down and I can help. I know you guys, you're just so good people.
We're just really stressed. I can't. If you talk to, I have to talk to my wife, but she's not going to answer my phone probably till tomorrow. So, but.
I just want you to know that I can help. I can clean. Whatever. I am available. I just want to help you, and I don't want you to feel railroaded. The conversation ended, and I just worried that I don't want you to feel railroaded. We've been on the market 4 days.
Well, yes, and it's not me who's feeling railroaded. It's my wife who wants to take the first offer we get to get us out of it, but doesn't understand it's going to leave us in more shape. Yeah. And I can't explain that to her. When I was trying to explain it and ask about it is when she got pissed at me and just hung up the phone. So she's very out of it right now with her heart and her mom being sick. She's all over the place. And she tells me I don't care. I said there's nothing I can do about it. But yeah, I'm going to give her a call and see if I can get a hold of her. So let's hold off for a day. Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Trish. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.
Go talk to your wife, dude.
I'm not going to. I want to get rid of.
I said go. I'm like, go. Try calling her. Get it.
She's not going to call me. She's not going to say a word to me. She's not.
Right.
I have to let her cool off. But yeah, I told the realtor. I said, "So can you call me again?" I told her I'm going to be busy from 7 to 7:30. Nobody ever fucking listens to me. But I understand. I get this. We're not going to do this for 2-3 weeks. I need somewhere to vent at this point.
Right,
I'm going to tell everybody nobody's fucking watching. Do I really care? Well, seriously, they're gone. We had what happened to what's her face? I got a message.
I don't know.
So
I mean, I know she had her own stuff going on in life, so
I know. Hopefully, he's okay. That's all. That's why I'm asking. Les Cruz, he was here. That's fine. But other people showed up and they left because we were bitching about stuff besides comic books. So yeah,
talking about comic books in about 3 years. So
I know it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I may end up, but that's the funny part. I'll end up broken, in a house that I don't care about.
Yeah.
It's a nice house. I do like what it is, all wood and everything. But so okay, you almost got fired. Anything else on the workload? Anything with comic books?
Nah, it's fine. I mean, it's a job. It's fine. Honestly, it's not at all creative. It's a lot of data stuff and a lot of analyzing and learning some shit. It's not a creative outlet at all for me. It doesn't have to be. It's just kind of not really what I was expecting from the job. I think, she was like, I kind of wanted to throw back, and I'm like, well, I think I got sold a bill of goods what the job actually was, because none of this is like what you described in the job description, but I didn't.
I thought you were supposed to make ads for medical.
Yeah, I'm not actually even making ads. I'm just placing ads and then optimizing them and making sure they perform well. So it's like, I don't get any of the creative, creation of the ad. It's fine.
Who's
Again,
creating them then?
These graphic designers out of Pakistan that are a whole lot cheaper, honestly. Like seriously, like she's freelancing it. Like she just wants me around to like
Make everything's working smoothly.
no, she's trying to replace the whole marketing agency with me, which is fine. It's just
You're
like
getting paid pretty good then.
yeah, it's just she wanted it to be I don't know what she was expecting, but whatever, it's fine.
Just do you'll get it. No big deal. I'm
Yeah,
definitely.
I'm figuring it out. Like it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
She just did say ahead till December to get my this month gets sorted, but she also I think she's very overwhelmed. She's pretty new too. She's only been there like 90 days or so.
Yeah.
And she legit she's like, well, let's end ads at the end of December. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, and she's like, let's just push ads really hard through December. I'm like, we have a week where there's nobody answering phones and nobody to like take these leads. Like, there's not gonna be anybody in the office between December, Christmas Day and New Year's Day. She's like, oh yeah. I'm like, I'm like,
jeez.
I'm like, I set the end dates for a reason because like,
yeah,
you want people to actually respond. Like, what it is like people like. I place the ad, and the ad gives people a quick form to fill out, and then wherever they're signing up to try and do these drug studies, will call them back, ideally within an hour or so. It doesn't really ever happen that fast because they get overwhelmed, but within a day or so at the latest, and so over Christmas it makes no damn sense. It'll be like 7 days where nobody's calling them, and they're not gonna get anything out of it. It's just gonna be a waste of money. And I'm like, guys. Like just at least let me like do some of the shit I know and like do it like if you're actually trying to fill this stuff and not just waste the money, like, we'll end it on this day, it'll be better, and whatever.
You'll get it.
I mean, it's fine. Again, it's just a job.
Yeah. I think it was funny because there's another house we want now. Understand this, the house, the yellow one you looked at says 1,400 square feet. That's basically 700 up, 700 in the basement.
Sure, yeah.
There's one over here. It's a 3-bedroom, 1,600 square foot. That's also asking about 340,000. It's been on the market for 200 days, and it's a short sale from a bank, and we're offering full price, and they won't even talk to us. I'm just curious. This is a weird way of doing things. They don't want to. The bank's like sitting on a house. It pisses me off because the house is bigger and nicer than the one we're going to get. Even though I do like the one we're getting, but
yeah,
I don't know how that crap
works.
Short
sale probably does like they probably have financial like requirements where they're trying to get the bank's trying to get as much as they can because they're probably in for way over.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, I'll give them full asking price, and they still won't call me back. Either way, yeah, but you'll have your job. It sounds like it's fun. I know it's not what you're looking for, isn't it?
It doesn't matter. I mean, again, it's just good. It doesn't have to be good enough for now.
Health insurance and a job.
Yeah, it's got health insurance. It's remote.
Yeah, it's true. If I get a remote job, I could live down Cedar. We'd keep the house, and it'd be perfectly great. But can't seem to do that. So my jobs are not remote. Well, I was talking to one person about it at my work, and like, yeah, you wouldn't ask Jamie to ask. I could do all my work remote. It wouldn't be.
Yeah.
As long as I had a secure computer and an email address, wouldn't be a problem. I could easily do it, but they use me, like I said, to answer questions at the front thing when nobody's there. So they don't have the money.
Yeah, my big thing is she wants me on East Coast time, which is fine. So I would work 7 to 4 every day.
Oh, okay, that's not terrible. I mean, yeah, you're only an hour off of it. For me, that'd be like 6 to 3, which I could do too. I'm up at 5 every morning. So.
Yeah.
No, it's funny. We have a lady who calls in every day now. She's called twice in a row, and she just said in her latest message she's going to call back every day. She's unhappy with the roads in town. And first, she said she was going to quit and move out. She just moved here. I'm going to leave. We're like, don't let the door hit you on the way out. And she called again, complaining about all these other roads over by Walmart. That there's no, on main roads, the only ones that have any kind of, stripes on them.
Yeah.
All minor roads in town, they don't put that on there. They just don't here. I don't know if that's a thing. I forget now. I've lived in so many places. I remember seeing stripes down the middle of roads,
I mean, it's just probably depends on the budget and all that stuff. And
we don't have a budget. That's the fun part. The city doesn't have a budget. So,
yeah.
I don't know. Well, yeah, next week we will be taking off. I know we'll probably end up New Year, starting over, maybe with a new type thing if you're around and you want to.
Fun. Yeah.
I don't know. Because both, I think, Christmas Day and the New Year's, I'm It's weird. Either way, I'll be around the week between New Year's. I'll be around and up here, but the week before, I don't know. Whatever we fucking
whatever.
We'll figure it out.
I hope you get the house shit sorted out. I hope you get the marriage shit sorted out.
Fuck me, I'm tired. You can't take a deal that's going to put us underwater.
Yeah, I get it.
But nobody understands this fact.
And I understand your wife being stressed with the health stuff and the family stuff.
Yeah, and I don't know how to make it better. I can't make things better. I'm not trying to. I said I'm not trying to fix things. I understand you're stressed. I just don't know exactly how to pull off and fix it. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Maybe just don't talk and listen and see what you have to say.
I do, but I was just trying to. We were talking about the house, giving my present. She's like, "Well, you said if you 3, 4, yes." But I didn't realize what we needed to get into the other house. Yeah. I tried to talk to her about that fact, and it just goes all southy on me. It's fucking stupid. I don't know. Either way,
I don't know. I'm single. What do I do? I did my Golden Age book online.
Oh, nice. What's that one from?
It's Superman number 58. It's nothing big.
Oh, that's what you got from What Do You Call, right?
No, I got this on eBay actually.
Oh,
it is beat. I mean, it.
Oh yeah, it is. You got a whole.
But it's from like 1948. It was like $30. Like, I've just been really digging these. Like, this is another Golden Age one I got. Like, this is also beat to shit. But
yeah, the cover doesn't look that bad. Did you get your Comics Curing Cancer book yet?
I did. Yeah. I don't. It's not near me. Otherwise, I'd show you.
That's the other old ones I remember.
Yeah, that's just kind of what sent me down a rabbit hole. And then like when I'm going on Whatnot, I've been finding these auctions where it's like storage guys, not really comic guys.
Yeah.
And so, like, getting Portuguese and English versions of the same comic for like $1 for the two of them. I'm like, all right, but that's it. I don't have a lot to show off.
No, I ain't got much to show off. I've been doing a little bit of this kind of since Upper Deck. I've been doing more cards, and I've been doing shit like this. They did DC Metal is out, and so I just bought like 2 blaster boxes, which that's one blaster box worth of cards, and it gives you one numbered card. And I've been selling the numbered cards. I sold the first one for about for 3/4 of what I paid for the first blaster, and I got a 1 out of 250 Azrael card. I'm trying to get $15, $16 for it, so it'll pay for most of what I spent on the blaster, and then I get to keep all the base cards, which is fine. You have a chance of getting sketches and things like that out of it. So, but yeah, that's about the most exciting I've had. No one's even watching us anymore. It's pretty pathetic.
I mean,
I'm okay with it. We're not talking about
other stuff going on too, Eddie.
I know, probably. But I thought maybe I might start streaming video games on the weekends for fun, just to see.
Well, now you're single.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes. You can stream on here pretty easy for 2 hours at a shot on StreamYard, by using StreamYard as a secondary video. So nothing else cool? You got nothing really cool?
No, nothing really worth showing off, honestly. Like, I need to like get rid of shit more than anything else, honestly. Like, I got too much crap. But
so I'm hoping the guy who's buying that Avengers 58 or whatever 50 whatever that I sold for $50. He said he'd take it off my hands, and I said, okay. And this is like 5 hours ago. I got back to him and said, after he said he'd take it, I said, let me know where you're at and how you want it shipped. I'll get you a total.
Yeah.
And I hear nothing back.
I mean, it's also a work day.
I know. Well, that's the thing. At my time, I'm selling some Hot Wheels. I got to go into town to do that, so I'll make a little bit of money. I just want to put in the account so we have some cash. So.
One of these storage guys is selling a shitload of Hot Wheels, and I'm like, I didn't know a damn thing about them. But
unless they're old ones, I wouldn't even touch them. That's the hard part about it.
They were. I mean, what do you mean by old? They were
60s and 70s.
No, they weren't any of that. None of that.
I sold off back in the they weren't all 90s, but I sold off hundreds to guys for 50 cents each. They'd come from Japan or Korea and at the conventions, pick them all up and leave. You give them 5,000, give them 1,000, give them 1,000. They'll pay 25 cents each. You're hoping to just get that kind of money back on them. They're not stuff. A lot of the stuff was like with what you call mystery boxes. What we would get, we call them roke boxes, random acts of kindness. You just pack a box and send it to random people, and you keep 4 cars out of it. You get rid of the rest. So, what the hell you do with them? I don't know what to do with them, but Either way, yeah, there might be another mystery box in the future for me. We'll see. I'm not really planning it now. I'm putting everything on hold. There's some really cool stuff showing up if you're a toy collector, showing up at Ross, like major Transformers that even Ross is selling for like $120. So it's like this big giant Terracon thing, and I guess it's a $200 or $300 Transformer, and they're charging $119 for it. Some guy got it for $20 because it wasn't marked. It comes in a big ass box. I found some stuff yesterday, including a 2-pack Marvel Legends. I walked away from it. Baron Zemo and Arnim Zola. I walked away from
it. Yeah.
They were cool looking. I mean, for $13 getting a 2-pack, those are normally a $50 2-pack or $20. Most Legends charge $24 now or more for them. And I still enjoy the toys still. I don't know. I don't know what to do except for my wife is too stressed and I don't know how to calm her stress. So
get her high.
I'm just leaving her alone. And she hasn't called me. I'm surprised. Oh no, I'm not surprised. She's not going to call me. I'll call her and see. But
listen, we've hit about a half hour. I'm going to fucking bed.
We'll call it.
Right,
We got next week back. We'll start promoting it more. Have fun, sir. I'll talk to you during the week if anything happens.
Right, I'll see you
later.
Later.